AITA for being mad that my birthday gift was sex. On my GF's birthday I gave her a necklace that I spent $400 on. I wasn't expecting her to spend the same as me, but I was expecting something. Here's how it went down. After dinner she asked me if I was ready for my gift. I said yes, and she started giving me oral. She doesn't like giving oral, and I'm okay with it. She was giving bad oral and honestly I just wanted her to stop. Then she gets up and pulls me into my room and we have sex. I feel disappointed. I don't think sex is a gift. I didn't expect a gift that was equal to what I spent. But I wanted at least something. NTA. Sex is more of a common expectation in a relationship. See most non-abstaining relationships. Not a gift. Sex can be a great gift. For example, I wouldn't mind it if my GF decided to surprise me with some linear and sexy time in bed. Like proper good session of sex. But I don't expect that to be the only gift, as that's kinda an additional thing on top of the actual gift. NTA. That's not remotely fair. If she's broke, that's one thing. But assuming that sex is an adequate gift in a relationship, unless otherwise mutually agreed, is beyond the scope of fairness. An hour-long massage would have been better than sex. NTA. Though her heart was in the right place, I agree that sex isn't a gift. And furthermore, bad oral is worse than no oral. Is her heart in the right place, though? Because that was some really vanilla sex. If you're going to make what should be a normal part of a relationship into a gift, you should at least be creative with it, which it doesn't sound like she was. It doesn't seem like she even put much thought into the sex itself. NTA. Sounds like she couldn't be bothered to think about you and went with the laziest possible option. Bad head is worse than no head. Let me just get out a cheese grater instead. NTA. Sex shouldn't be a compulsory act. It sounds like she put very little thought into your gift, and while you shouldn't expect a gift of equivalent value, because that negates the purpose of a gift, the same amount of thought is reasonable to expect. It sounds like she's bought into some really old TV trope where special sex is all men want. I agree. It wasn't even paired with a nice fun new outfit, and tied that into something he said a few months back. Or something. Some thought at least. Ugh, how lazy. Also, this is a red flag for the future. If this is a gift, she sees it as work. Not a good sign. Nah, since she doesn't give oral much, maybe she thought the oral was the gift. Still though, sex and oral sex are not gifts. So you are not an asshole at all for thinking this way. I wouldn't say she is an asshole for not getting you a gift, because maybe she could not afford one. Or maybe she really thought you'd like her oral. However, some effort should have been made. Like making something, or making you dinner or something, if she couldn't afford something. Homemade gifts can be sweet, but are usually notoriously cheesy. Homemade dinner, however, is thoughtful and satisfying. Especially after work. Dinner is a better gift than sex. NTA. I feel sex is only a gift after a wonderful day/night out celebrating your birthday. It kinda feels lazy that she only had sex as a gift. Agreed. Yeah, it's part of an experience, not a gift. Unless maybe you were abstaining before, and then it's kind of a I love you so much I can't help it. We're having sex. But that obviously wasn't the case, since they both knew she didn't like to give head. I'm a bit torn on this one. Gifts are something that you give to someone because you want to, not because you are expected to. At least that is my view. To expect someone to give you a gift that costs money because you gave them one seems a bit wrong and petty. She may have actually thought she gave you a very special gift. She doesn't like giving oral, but yet she initiated it and thought it would make you happy. She doesn't seem to know that it wasn't pleasant for you, or that you wouldn't consider that to be an awesome gift. I do agree though that having sex when you are in a sexual relationship isn't a gift, but I can see how she thought the oral may be a gift. So the whole situation seems a bit like expectations not being communicated. If she would have made you a special dinner or something, would that have been a gift? Did you have something in mind that you were expecting / hoping she would get you? Does she have any money to actually purchase something? Does she know what you would want? He didn't say he wanted a gift that cost money. So you mean NTA lol. NTA, your girlfriend is either cheap or lazy. But let this be a lesson to you, and don't drop $400 on a birthday present for someone who pulls crap like this. Small price to pay for a lifelong lesson. Don't worry, next year's present is oral for her too. It has to be really bad oral though. NTA, lazy on her part. My S/O assumed dudes are always wanting sex 24/7 and gifted me with some last year as well. But I declined because snuggling and watching Flash sounded like a much more relaxing gift. When her birthday comes around next year, gift her a hug. Don't actually do that, please, I'm joking. Now, hear me out. You probably have different love languages. Gifts are important to you, while acts of service / physical touch are more important to her. This is a communication issue, so I recommend talking about it. Somebody's been reading the 5 love languages. NTA. If she had no money for a gift, as some are suggesting, there are so many amazing things she could do for you that cost nothing at all, but that would have taken some time, thought and planning, and that would have actually made you feel special. Not only is sex as a gift lazy, but it's weird. It's telling you to have sex at a specific time regardless of whether you're into it or not. Imagine you just said you weren't in the mood. Does she just give you an IOU forehead? Awkward. I can only assume you've not been together that long. In which case I guess just wait it out and see if it gets better the next time you guys do gifts if you've been together a long time. I definitely have a chat with her and let her know you feel a little hurt. It's not about the money, it's about the effort. For all you know, she remembered it was your birthday 0.5 seconds before she went down on you. NTA whatsoever. This just makes me think of The Office, when Roy tells Pam, I'm going to take you home and give you the best sex of your life, and the disappointment on her face. Mayo, there are a bunch of people here calling him an asshole, but I know everyone saw that scene and cringed. NTA, I'd be disappointed too. It also sets up the unhealthy dynamic of sex or blowjobs being something she doles out as a treat, and not something you do together as a couple to bring each other pleasure or connect. And even if some men would be happy for a partner to occasionally try head when it isn't actually their partner's favorite thing on the sex menu, this doesn't exactly work for you. I wouldn't know how to have that conversation though of, hey babe, I love having sex with you because it's awesome and everything, but for gifts I'd rather you get me a present, because I want sex to be about getting down and enjoying ourselves, not like an obligation. Your first paragraph is exactly what's wrong about this situation and needs to be addressed between Op and his GF. NTA. Is that all she thinks you care about? You should talk to her about this. That's really hurtful. NTA. Return the favor on Valentine's. NTA. Talk to her about it too, dude. She likely didn't mean to hurt you. NTA. Just give her sex as a present for Valentine's Day and see how well that goes over. I'd honestly be shocked if you didn't hear, but that's different. Completely agree. NTA. Valentine's Day, you should paint your dick like a single red rose and your balls like chocolate. This made my fucking day. NTA. I personally feel like sex is a common part of any relationship and shouldn't be valued as a gift. I think she didn't really care to put much thought into your gift and felt like she could get away with giving you head. NTA. Sex is an effortless, thoughtless gift. Imagine the tables were turned. She'd likely behead you if your gift was just sex. Thoughtless is the perfect word. I'll just give him head. In no context does this sound like a thoughtful decision a rational grown adult would make. NTA. I presume you two have sex when it isn't your birthday, so how is it a gift? NTA. Sex should never be gifted. The fact that she doesn't like giving head doesn't magically turn it to something that can be gifted. Sex is not relationship currency. And it's fucked up to treat it like it is. NTA. Unless she's an actual prostitute, sex doesn't count as a gift. NTA. I also make a lot more money than my GF, so when my birthday rolls around I don't expect anything fancy, but just having sex with you is phoning it in. If she was looking to do a low cost high effort gift, maybe instead cook you dinner, bake you a cake, clean your apartment, and have sex with you. Not that much more work, and if she threw in a nice birthday card with a handwritten message, I bet you'd have been plenty happy with that as a gift. NTA. But I mean, is she a jewelry girl? Because maybe the necklace to her was the equivalent of bad oral to you. Both meant well but not what the other person actually wanted. Maybe you guys should start making wish lists. I'm not saying she didn't like the necklace, but not every girl wants jewelry, just like not every guy thinks that a blowjob is a birthday present. A blowjob from your girlfriend isn't a gift unless there's someone else doing it with her. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more future videos.